The Moldovan government said that transitory authorities refused to accept the European Union's offer of 60 million euros, $62 million in energy aid under pressure from Moscow, the Moldovan media outlet Newsmaker reported on February 10. Moldovan Prime Minister Dorin Răzvan said that Tiraspol rejected the EU's financial assistance due to the conditions attached to the aid, attributing the decision to Russian influence. The Russian-occupied Moldovan region of Transnistria has faced critical energy shortages since Russia's Gazprom halted its gas supplies in January, a move coinciding with Ukraine ending a deal on Russian gas transit. The Russian energy giant claimed the decision was taken due to an alleged unpaid debt by Kristyanau rather than transit issues. Tiraspol has refused the EU's offer of aid. Russia does not allow them to accept European aid for fear of losing control over the region, which you can equally totally understand, because this is a game of supremacy. Because when they start accepting aid from Europe, then the chances could be there that Russia could lose its influence on this trajectory. The European Commission has offered 60 million euros to Transnistria as part of its 2-year strategy on energy support for Moldova. The aid package was contingent on commitments from local authorities to improve fundamental freedoms and human rights, and to ensure that the funds will not be used for energy incentive activities. So you see, there's even condition behind it. According to Răzvan, the primary condition that led transitory authorities to reject the aid was a requirement for a gradual increase in consumer tariffs. As a result, they cannot receive European aid. This means that the residents of Transnistria will continue to live in a state of unpredictability, he added. Despite the rejection, Chisinau said it will continue supplying gas to the region. Moldova's government reached an agreement with Hungary's Met Gas and Energy Marketing AG, which will secure funding from Dubai's JNX General Trading to provide gas. Both companies have been audited and will supply gas to the Moldova border under a contract with Moldova Gas. This is not an agreement between the Moldova government and Russia. It is a decision to keep people in Transnistria from freezing, Răzvan said. Currently leading talks on EU accession, Moldova has pivoted toward European supplies but remains dependent on electricity from Transnistria Kedeshuvin power plant, which runs on Russian gas. So, you see, in as much as Moldova is moving towards their EU accession and getting more close to EU, they still depend on electricity from Transnistria, the power plant there, and which runs on Russian gas. So this is just a power of supremacy, because Russia don't want more and more countries that have borders with them to get very close to EU or to get more acquainted to EU, because of the unimaginable. What can happen when they think they have their enemies beside their borders? It will be more easier for them to be invaded. It could be more easier for them to face any form of aggression in the nearby future. So they are taking measures to make sure that they don't find themselves in such a situation.